time for Around the Ozarks Rewind, brought to you by Kaleidoscope at the corner of Fremont and Sunshine. Here are your hosts, Woody and Janet.
Taped from beautiful West Springfield, it's the Woody and Janet podcast on AroundTheOzarks.com, featuring Woody P. Snow. Thank you very much. All right, let's get started.
That's it? You're not going to introduce anybody else?
One-man show.
One-man show.
And Janet Elaine Lane. And the number one disc jockey in Missouri, Jay Stevens. Now we're going to start off the show with this. I'm going to interrupt you just for a second, Jen.
I didn't say anything.
Because we don't know anything about Jay Stevens.
Huh?
We
what?
don't. He could have come from China.
I got here early today. I learned more.
More than
you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
More than you want to know.
Well, I've been here early before and learned a few things.
Oh.
We shared photographs.
Oh. He did this with Bill Cosby as well. Showed up early.
So, Jay, just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
I mean, so you can have top clearance. What city were you born in?
Santa Monica, California.
He's from California.
Yeah.
Never look crazy in the eyes.
Yep.
What?
People in California are crazy.
Ooh, I saw some, yeah.
What was the name of your third grade teacher?
Ooh. Mrs. Stufflebeam. Oh, it's his.
Could not tell you. I could tell you the fourth grade teacher because my dad dated her. I had a crush on her, too. Mrs. Eaton.
You and your dad were dating your first...
I wanted to. I was too young. I was in fourth grade, but my dad did.
Dad
My dad was a player. That's where I learned my
But
skills.
you don't remember your third grade teacher?
His fourth grade teacher's name was
Stufflebeam?
Eaton. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Stufflebeam. It was a split class, third and fourth grade. I was in third grade with fourth graders. And apparently she thought I talked too much because she always put me in the coat closet. I don't think you can do that these days.
What was the name of the person who sat in front of you in the fourth grade?
I know I sat near my first girlfriend, Laura Miller.
How near?
Laura Miller. And I still know her to this day.
Oh, wow.
No kidding. Oh, I would love to.
Meet Laura?
We rekindled once, but it was for a night.
All my schoolmates have
In
died.
8th grade?
No, in like 30 years old.
Oh. I can't remember who I sat in fourth grade. Who I sat behind?
Yeah.
Jim Simmons, I think.
Joan Duncan.
Really? You remember that?
I remember every single teacher.
Well, because you had the one-room schoolhouse with all ages.
With
Laura Ingalls.
With all the Ingalls kids. And in fact, she started teaching us when we were still pretty young. And I thought she was barely old enough to teach herself.
Okay.
And then she went blind, I think.
Laura? You're thinking of Ellen Keller.
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
No, one of the Ingalls girls went blind.
Mary. Did Mary go blind? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Well, I have some really good news. You may already know.
Why don't you share that with us?
Well, I heard just the other day that Billy Joel is releasing his first single in 20 years in a couple of weeks. It's called Turn the Lights Back On. And I read what it's about.
Good comeback name.
It's going to be about his entire career. So it'll be a story, kind of like Italian Restaurant, that kind of writing.
Didn't he sort of already do that with We Didn't Start the Fire?
That wasn't about his life. This is about his career. And the song title, Turn the Lights Back On, is him wondering about his career if he waited too long to turn the lights back on.
Well, I saw him interview Glenn Fry, and he said that he was done writing lyrics. He said, I'm tired of writing lyrics. It's hard to write lyrics. He's a brilliant lyric writer.
He's a poet.
She takes care of herself. She's ahead of her time.
Yeah, the
She
song
never
about the
gives
diner
out.
scenes from
She
an
never-
Italian restaurant or whatever. That real long song.
Bottle
Amazing.
of white.
Yes.
Bottle of
Amazing.
red.
Amazing.
bottle
You
of
can.
wine.
I can see
New York
that.
State of Mind. Gosh, these are some hits, man.
Beautiful.
Anyway, he told Glenn Fry he was only going to do instrumentals. From now on, he was just going to try to write symphonies. And he would still do his gigs at Madison Square Garden.
He's done. He's going to be done with that.
Well, then we can't believe a word he says.
Well, he probably can't help himself. I bet this song's
Of course
been
he can't help himself.
brewing for a long time. I cannot wait to hear it, though.
You know what a dancer
love
does?
Dances, for heaven's sake.
That's right. And what happens to a dancer if they don't dance?
They
Die.
die.
They
Sit.
they're not growing in their craft, and so they
Are withering.
wither. They're withering. So Billy Joel's got a new single coming out. You think it'll be a hit?
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have anything that's not a hit, does he?
Dumpers. I was in one of his videos.
In Billy Joel's?
Yeah, Allentown, in the Allentown video. Yeah, very, very briefly. But I was on a guy's shoulders in the coming home from the war scene. Yeah.
That's
My
wonderful.
done
My dad made all those videos. He made Pressure for Billy Joel. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
So
dun.
whenever they needed a kid, they'd slap me in there as a kid. He goes,
He has done some amazing things.
Yeah. I loved the video Tell Her About It.
Yes. Is that the one with
In the
Christy
gas
Brinkley?
station or something like that. Listen,
Isn't it?
and he
No.
dances and
he's
stuff.
living proof that if you play music, you can. It makes you better looking.
He
Shot above his league.
He was very handsome, in the 70s. He was killer.
He has
Killer handsome.
something. Yeah. Definitely that
I don't
almost
believe in
mobster.
judging people by their physiognomy, the
Since when?
shape of their face.
Says the guy
or
that
anything.
loves Dennis Franz's body.
But I gotta tell you,
Dennis Franz's body.
are you obsessed with Dennis Franz?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm a huge fan
I'm
myself,
encouraging
so
her.
I understand.
He's
I'm encouraging
encouraging your lust.
But the face of, what is his name? The Secretary of Defense?
Blinken?
Mayorkas.
Oh, yeah.
Is that not the ugliest man
You just got there saying.
That's not his fault. Oh. But he's in charge of the border. And
There's a
he's
high
the
and
guy
low.
that says there's no problem.
We've got Dennis Franz and we've got this guy down here. So there's a happy medium somewhere.
I'm going to have to look at a
you've
current
got your-
picture.
Measuring stick.
It's weird. Some people are just so blessed, and then, I don't know. I don't
Now,
know.
were we recording when you said you met a girl and you think that she's new to the area because it was the first time that she'd seen your band?
Yes.
That's a little egotistical.
No, it's
No,
true,
no,
man.
no,
It's
you-
true. We had conversations.
That's like
Yes.
saying, don't
As I
you
said-
know who
Don't you
I
know?
am?
You don't know who I am. You must have just been born.
As I stated, I got here early to put a cake in the freezer, so I heard of this story, and it wasn't Jay that was
The aggressor.
the aggressor in that new
Yeah.
girl situation.
Well, he's a
She
rock star.
Pretty
What do you
much.
expect?
This happens. This happens. It's part of the turf.
You probably went through it too. I'm sure.
Woody did.
Oh, those were the good days. Oh,
Oh,
I really miss my friends who've died.
no. We're not going to talk about that.
No, okay, so
Do girls in bands have this issue?
I would assume they.
Really?
They get it a
I
lot,
bet
get
Joan
offered.
Jett didn't get attacked.
She likes girls, so she was probably all right.
Yeah, but I
you
just
take that back.
It's true.
Yeah, well, you know that people, Taylor Swift has to have
Oh yeah.
so many.
Why are people so upset about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Why aren't they happy for them?
Boy, they sure are.
Happy?
Can
They're
you
upset.
imagine the
Hey.
Rage album that's going to come out someday when they break up?
Oh, yeah, that'll be something. Okay, this is circulating. Speaking of which, all right. Let's see. You might know them, but what you don't know is that this power couple is set to elope in a small town in Missouri this summer. Global icon
Isn't
Taylor
Kansas
Swift.
City in Missouri?
No, and KC Chiefs star Travis Kelce have allegedly booked the entire Best Western Hotel in Bolivar for the third weekend of June.
Let's go.
Discovered through an employee leak, the alleged reason listed on the couple's booking says in bold lettering, private wedding. Bolivar Daily Mail journalists did further investigating and discovered that the Bolivar Recreation and Aquatic Center is also rented out that weekend by Swift's team. Possibly
Bolivar has an aquatic center?
I guess possibly as a reception venue. It's pretty obvious what's going on here, said Marcus Cox, a local Swiftologist. Taylor and Travis are trying to have a low-key wedding with an intimate vibe in our very own small town.
What do you think, Woody?
You think that's all?
I don't know. But when you hear about Bolivar being in the news, they always say Bolivar. So, well, that has nothing to do with that.
I don't know. I saw that.
Why
A friend of mine said that
Bolivar?
to me.
Why Bolivar? Just like
I don't know.
circling your
Right.
finger on a map.
Very interesting.
Looks like Bolivar.
All the money in the world in Bolivar.
What'd you think of Travis's
anyway.
brother at the game with
Hey.
his shirt off?
I am a man of my own heart. He had his shirt off just like me.
That was wild.
I loved it. I loved it.
Okay, so these we're going to do a little bit here. The dating red flags, people.
Is it a contest?
No. It's people you would avoid going out with because of.
Oh, red flags.
But I mean, some of them are just silly, and you could say, "Well, yeah, I get that. I wouldn't go out."
Should I look at it from a perspective of?
No, look at it from your own perspective, as though you're on the dating scene.
Okay, I was going to look at it as someone wanting to date me, and these are my red. I'm throwing out these red flags, but I like it better the other way.
My
Janet's
printer,
waiting with the bag of flags.
Yeah.
my pprinter broke down. Trying to do it that way. Does anybody know that?
Are you doing
him?
Joe Biden
You just
when he
see
said
him whisper?
America?
Whisper the other day.
Why does he do that?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Talks about Bidenomics. It's working.
Did you? All right. What's the red flags?
Okay, so let's see. Dating red flags. Anyone with just a plain mustache without any other facial hair.
I don't like it myself.
Tom Selleck?
Back in the day, he pulled that off. He looks better with a mustache than without.
Freddie
personally.
Oh, you just said you would
Freddie
like
Mercury.
it.
Oh, I would have liked.
Mercury.
I would have liked
He did
Tom
it to hide
Selleck.
his teeth.
Everybody knew he had those teeth. I'm just saying.
I know, but that
Mustache.
sort of helped.
But Tom
camouflage
Selleck
him.
had too much space between his philtrum and his upper lip to not wear a mustache.
His philtrum is his upper lip.
No, your philtrum's that.
The
Isn't it
philtrum is the space between your nose and your upper lip.
Oh, I thought it was the
Yeah.
little piece of skin in between your nostrils. No?
Well, I wouldn't know. You know, 'cause
Did you know this, Jay?
I did not.
He only has one nostril. He has one nostril. He draws the other
I
one
draw
on.
the other one on with a magic marker.
You can tell when he has a cold
Now
which
I'm not
one.
gonna Be able to
Boy,
not
it's a-
see it.
It's hard when I have a cold. Okay, this person says, I get the ick from a man. I got the ick from a man I was dating because I watched him run to catch a coin that had fallen and started rolling away.
He ran like with his
So
feet out,
she, well, that's stupid.
his knees together,
How
his
was he
feet
running?
out.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It
She's-
does.
Oh, he dropped a coin and he ran after it. Oh, gross.
I bet it was the way he ran.
Yeah,
if he
that's what
ran
I'm thinking. Did he
like
flail?
this, yeah.
Oh.
Did he flail? Because that would be a turnoff. I've never seen you run, actually. Now that I think about it, it's probably the only
You'll
thing
see
I've
me
never.
run again someday. I used to be quite the runner.
Well, you were in the army. I know.
Yeah, I could do that.
I think I've seen you do just about everything.
We had to
but
run a mile before breakfast,
that's good for you.
and everybody did it under, it was 7 minutes, something like that. But
Because you were
that's
hungry.
not great. But This person says, I don't think I could ever date someone with a peanut allergy.
I don't know. I've never been
because I love peanut butter.
Never been faced with that. I think if you love somebody, you could probably overlook that.
Yeah.
And if you ever got mad, hey, just saying,
Easy
peanut
fix.
oil.
How about some Jif, baby?
Here's the one that Jay reminded me of. I won't date. Well, he mentioned a new girl in town. I won't date anyone who's new to our city. I'm not interested in becoming someone's personal tour guide.
That wouldn't bother me.
Me either. I would love to show them around.
Me too. Wouldn't take long. That's the only thing.
Well, it depends.
Here's the north side. Here's the south side. There's
the west
Astro.
side. No, wait.
Andes.
We don't want to go to the. We'll go to the east side first.
We'll go to the west side.
To go
for the
down.
next
Let's go
10 minutes. No, that wouldn't bother me.
Let's see. If their ex isn't what I consider to be good looking.
What? Oh, kind of like that Seinfeld episode where Jerry went out with someone that went out with Newman and he couldn't stand it. It's like that's what you're talking about, right?
It sounds like the same thing.
Yeah.
If you're dating this person and you meet their ex and the ex is
Gross.
very unattractive.
Ooh,
you go,
that has happened to me. That's
minute.
kind of a current deal.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
That would be that Seinfeld thing.
Yes.
Newman.
Yeah.
Newman.
Because you picture them making out, and it kind of
Why
grosses
would
you
break
out.
up with her? She wasn't my style.
Yeah.
She wasn't my type, Jerry. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Newman. You know that guy? His name is Wayne Knight. If you think about him, he is never without work.
Oh yeah, great character actor.
He was in Fatal Attraction.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
He was in Jurassic Park.
You want to know an interesting fact about him? If you and you do watch a lot of Seinfeld, he's a heavier.
Not anymore.
He's a heavy guy.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him run?
Yeah, saw
He's
him on
fast.
Seinfeld.
He's unbelievable. The guy.
And he was also in
he can run.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Did he run in that?
Yeah. He was a police officer who kind of like the way he was a mailman.
Yeah.
He'd go over to somebody's house and hang out all day. Well, I got to go. Oh, you got going to work? No, I got to go check out.
Well, he can run. It's crazy.
Somebody said, I seriously dated 3 guys named Dave. A man named Dave would have to be an 11 out of a 10 these days for me to go this route again.
Just because she had bad luck
Just
with
the
Dave.
name. Wow.
That's
Yeah, I've had bad luck with Cindy's.
Cindy's?
Too many Cindy's in my life at
Crazy
one time.
ones. Crazy ones.
Some of them were crazy.
Define crazy. Or would you rather not?
Throw in frozen pies.
Well, that would take a book.
Do you remember the skydiver guy I went out with a long time ago? Real tall,
Yes, I
blonde.
do. I do. You brought him to Firefall.
Well, he jumped from an airplane for Firefall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I ended up breaking up with him because of a birthday card that he wrote me.
Oh.
And it had some misspelled words and stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. That'd drive you crazy.
Wow.
You know what
I felt bad about that. He was a really nice
some
person,
very,
but that's
very
how shallow I was.
educated people get wrong? They say less instead of fewer.
Oh, I'm sure I'm guilty of
There weren't less
that.
people there. There were fewer people there.
Oh, I may be guilty of
Huh?
that. I don't know. Hey, I have a letter about.
All right, we'll
that
get to
very
it.
thing.
Just a minute. I won't go out with anybody with bad music taste. Now that's so judgmental.
I thought you were going to say bad breath. I was like, I'm all about
I don't
that.
have bad music taste except when it's cheap, and plastic.
Commercialized.
I love commercial music. Commercial music has treated me very well. In fact, I'm on my way to the bank again today. And my check has Paul Williams' signature on it.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know who he is, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
He looks like Shelley Long now.
Bad music taste. Won't go out with anybody with bad music taste, because when they give me a compliment, I'd think, but your taste is terrible. Well, that's just stupid. Okay. Socks with sandals. Won't do it.
Not a deal breaker, but
Not a deal breaker.
I don't know. My daughter wears socks with sandals.
The kids these days, it's the
That's the
fad. I know.
thing.
Girls can get
These
away
kids
with
do it.
stuff like that. But if I saw them on,
These
I
rubber
think the
shoes.
last person I saw like that was Kurt Boney.
Hey, stop! He listens.
I says, Bones, why?
You call him Bones?
Huh?
You call Kurt Bones?
Yeah, we call him Bones.
I've never. Oh, I don't
I see
guess.
him all the time. He comes in here
I talk
all
to
the
him
time.
all the time. He's
a
great.
close personal friend of mine.
Well, here you are making fun of him.
And if I ever want to get back into radio,
He's your guy.
He's
I
your
do,
man.
I do, Kurt. I do. He's the man.
I do. I do.
I won't date someone who likes reality TV.
Oh, I kind of like the Real Housewives.
You know,
Makes
one
me
of the
feel sane.
sickest shows I ever saw.
Saltburn?
A reality show.
Oh, what?
They have paternity. What is it called? Paternity.
Tess?
Yeah,
Where you figure
a
out-
man and a woman come on, and they're not sure if he's the father of the woman's children.
Oh.
And so, you know, they
It's a
they
reality
do
show?
the test.
Or was
and
it?
they got an audience.
Well, who was the guy that used to
Jerry
do
Springer.
Jerry Springer used to do that.
I had him on my show a couple of years ago when Paige Miller was working with me.
Yes, I recall.
He used to do a show in Branson for a while.
Boy, was he defensive.
Really?
I talked about, why do you put these deranged,
Yeah.
this basket of deplorables? You're no better than they are. They're no worse than you.
He said that?
Yeah. And I said, that's not true. I wouldn't do some of the things those people did.
Can I have the letter you
Just,
said?
let's see.
I do.
Don't ever go out with the youngest sibling.
Oh, I've never dated siblings.
And if they have a best friend of the opposite sex. Well, that's just stupid. It's my best friend right here.
Oh, God.
And I
You would
don't-
never date me?
What does he make us cry?
No,
that what you're
I
saying?
don't think that anybody would care that you're my best friend. I think they'd like it. I think they'd want to be around me to be around you. Hey, wait a minute. That kind of bothers me.
Oh, gosh. Stop. Okay, this letter has to do with what you were talking about. Which one? About fewer or what'd you say? If you don't
Less.
get it wrong. Okay. Dear Woody and Janet, I am in my 40s and just found out I've been saying a word wrong my entire life. No one has corrected me until just the other day. I think it's funny. I've been saying dilapidated instead of dilapidated. I had no idea, and I still may have it incorrect. I don't know. Have you guys ever done that?
Yeah. You hear stuff like that every now and then, and you want to. We should write it down, because there's a lot of things like that.
Okay, that's me.
Oh, no.
I've been saying dilapidated for 50-some years.
True confessions.
Oh, you have no idea. And to think I've left people because they said something wrong on a card, and I correct people all the time, and here I am walking around. Oh, look at that
I know,
dilapidated
and I'll
building.
never
Look at
forget-
that dilapidated.
When we were out at a restaurant, you and I got pictures of that. You were all dressed up.
Yeah.
And you ordered meatballs and biscotti.
What's wrong
And I
with that?
Oh, nothing.
Spaghetti.
You don't like
As
biscuits?
long as it's good biscotti.
It is. I love biscuits.
Yeah.
A little high in carbs, but
Okay. This is My Life Sucks.
why does your life suck? Oh, because your pipes broke?
Different things that people have written in. Boy, that broken, frozen pipes, that's really bad.
Well, yeah, I was worried about you. It was the freezing
Luckily,
weather.
we are
You know, Woody's
blessed with a
pipes
freshwater spring.
No,
broke.
terrible.
It was bad.
Was it something you didn't do? Or did?
Yeah, I didn't keep the
Water
pump.
running?
There's a little box that we built to keep the water pump in. You're supposed to keep a heat lamp on all winter, and
Well,
it
Now
the bulb
you know.
burned out, and but the pipes broke underground.
jeez.
They had to. Oh well. Today, while trying to open the packaging to my new headphones, I got started, but my cat suddenly meowed, and it startled me, and I cut through the headphone wire.
Ooh, brand new?
Yeah.
Why
That
wired
was-
headphones?
Yeah.
Well, I use wire. I got a pair of Neumanns, and the padding fell off. You know how much Neumanns cost? You know, their microphones are $7,000, $8,000.
I'm unfamiliar. How come I don't know what that is?
Neumann? That's what all the Beatles and Frank Sinatra and
Wow.
everybody. Let's see. Here's a good one. You'll like this one, Jan. Today, while I was removing my makeup with my boyfriend watching, he mentioned that he used to think girls were prettier without makeup, but he'd now changed his mind.
Nice.
That's not good at all. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think, you know what I've decided? I think I look younger without makeup. Not better, mind you. I didn't say that. Just younger
What? You look younger?
without makeup on, which you'll
Okay.
very seldom see.
No, I have pictures of you without makeup,
You
and
do?
you look beautiful as always.
Oh, Woodrow.
Today, my dad decided his New Year's resolution was he was going to strive to wear pants less often.
Ugh.
It's only been a few days, but I can tell this is going to be a long year.
What's
Today I
up?
found out that my daughter uses visits to my house as punishment for her kids. Do as you're told or we're going to go to Grandma's house where you're going to be bored out of your mind.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Threaten them with grandmas.
That's terrible.
I caught my sister. I caught my husband slapping my sister's butt. When I confronted them, he defended himself, saying he was just testing the quality of the material of her new leggings.
Oh, no. I think that's weird.
Apparently, they're looking great.
See?
He still doesn't see what
Jay,
he did wrong.
That is not cool. I don't think. Do you think that's cool?
Well, yeah. How you going to feel the material
Oh,
if you
please.
don't touch it?
Jay? Oh, look at he's like, I've done it. I don't know.
I'm drinking my coffee.
Is that wrong?
Is that so wrong?
George Costanza. You were making out on your desk? Was
Yeah.
that, I have to ask, was that wrong?
Was that, is that not looked highly upon here?
Huh?
Isn't that what he said? Is that looked down upon? Is that frowned upon
Because
here?
if I'd have known. Today I Googled myself in preparation for an upcoming job interview. Turns out there's a girl on Twitter with my name and age who tweets nonstop about getting wasted and being on probation. She won't make her profile private.
So the employer thinks it's this person.
Why take a chance?
Ooh,
Sounds like my kind of girl. What's
But
the name?
I'll challenge you.
Jay probably knows her. It's probably that
She might have
girl.
been in my show last week.
Yeah, the girl from out of town that's trying to
But
get
I
with
bet
him.
you if you look up Jay Stevens, you'll see a whole bunch of them.
Of
I
what?
bet you there's a bunch of Janet Lanes. There's only one Woody P. Snow
There you
on
go.
Google.
And on that note,
And on that note,
Are we done already?
yeah, it's a
Holy
half an hour.
smokes.
hey,
I drove all the way in from Diggins, helping.
Bolivar?
Boulevard.
Bolivar.
Boulevard.
Helping, we got a lot. Diggins is a sanctuary city, so we have a lot of people coming in.
Busy.
Did you hear they're asking rich people to take
People in? I did hear that.
People in.
Well,
I did.
So far, nobody has signed up for it. Hey,
the
everybody,
sponsor.
thank you so much. Please be sure and thank our sponsors, Forrest and Juanita Pogue. Wait
What?
a minute.
What did you say? I was looking over here, and I should have known. It's Tom and Pam.
Tom and Pam. That's what I said, right? What'd I say?
Not Tom and Pam.
It's Tom and Pam over at Kaleidoscope. It's
Yes.
a wonderful, wonderful store.
I need to head over there today.
And somebody's going to get a birthday present from Kaleidoscope.
No, it is my daughter's birthday today, though. Happy 21st, Lily.
Holy cow. I can't believe that. Well, anyway, we got to go. We're out of time. They've cracked down on our time. I guess they're working more commercials. But anyway, thank you, Tom and Pam and Kaleidoscope. And
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you for the lovely compliments that our podcast is getting. I don't get it myself. I don't understand it, but I have fun, and I hope you do too. And I hope you do, Jay
I have
Stevens.
the best.
And I hope you do, Janet Lane.
Oh, I love it.
I'm Woody P. See ya.
This has been Around the Ozarks Rewind with Woody and Janet. If you have questions or topics for the show, email Woody and Janet at aroundtheozarks.com.